What's up everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before we get started today, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody that's been subscribing to my channel. I really am just like so grateful that you guys even care to subscribe and to even watch my videos. Like it just blows my mind. So big thank you to you guys. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, be a part of this journey, and hopefully these videos can help you out. Today, I want to do a shy girl dumbbell workout. And this doesn't have to necessarily be for, the beginner. This could be like if you're in a hurry and, just need to get a quick workout in, or gym is super packed and you just don't feel like dealing with all that nonsense. And just, oh my God, I hate that. I'm just going to take you through a few movements that are going to be super effective and that you can perform with dumbbells only. So you can go into the gym, grab a couple of dumbbells, find yourself a nice private corner with minimal equipment, and get you in and out of the gym, but still get you a nice juicy booty pump. All right, so let's get started. All right, so first things first, you should always do a quick warm up before your workout. So I'm gonna take you through a few movements that I think will be best to get you a quick warm up in. After this, you can go ahead and do maybe a quick walk on the treadmill for maybe about 3 to 5 minutes. Or I would recommend hopping on the bicycle if you have that available at your gym, and go ahead and just do a light pedal for 3 to 5 minutes. That way you can get the blood flowing to your joints and everything feels nice and good. Then you can go grab some dumbbells and go hide off in a corner somewhere. Let's go ahead and get down into our butterfly pose. And I like this movement because it's going to help you stretch out your adductors and open up your hips. So you just want to make a nice little butterfly shape with your legs. Try to pull your feet in as close as you can and just hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds. And in the meantime, just kind of rock back and forth. Feel that stretch in your legs and your hips. You can push your knees down and just let your hips open up. Sit up nice and straight. Lean forward. And again, just kind of rock yourself in this position. Feel your hips stretch and move around. All right, after that stretch, I like to put my feet out in front of me and sit up nice and high, back nice and straight. Hands are gonna go out in front of you. And I want you to just kind of reach as far as you can. It's okay if you can just get here, but I just want you to push your body forward and stretch as much as you can. And you're gonna hold that for about 5 to 10 seconds. And then I want you to come back up, release the stretch, and go back down again. And you can repeat this stretch about 3 to 5 times and get those hamstrings warmed up. From there, we're gonna stand up. Okay, my head's probably chopped off, but from here we're going to stand up, and then we're gonna do standing toe touches. But what I want you to focus on is having your feet about shoulder width apart. And what I want you to do is focus on pushing your hips back to lower yourself down. Okay, I don't want you to just bend down and touch your toes. I want you to focus on pushing your hips back and just letting yourself hang here for about 10 to 15 seconds. And then once you've completed that, I want you to take a bigger, wider stance. So then you're gonna be in a sumo stance. And again, you're going to push your hips back and just let yourself hang. Touch your toes. Just let your arms dangle. You can hold onto the ground. And then after you hold this for about 10 to 15 seconds, I want you to grab your ankles or grab your toes, whichever one is easier for you. And then I want you to dip your butt down and stretch out your hips, pushing your knees apart gently, and then come back up and push your butt back up in the air and come back down again. And then repeat this movement for about 10 to 12 repetitions, pushing your butt up in the air, stretching those legs, and dipping your butt back down. After that movement, I want you to stand back up again, and you're going to take one of your legs, cross it over the other. If you need to, hold on to something, hold on to a wall, or something you're nearby. I want you to bring that leg over, and I want you to push your hips back and stretch. You're gonna feel it in here. You're gonna feel that stretch right in there. It's gonna stretch out your glutes. You're gonna switch legs, pull it up, push your hips back, and just kind of bend down and feel that stretch right in here. And hold each side for about 15 to 20 seconds and alternate this about 2 times each leg. And then you should be good to go, all stretched out. And now I want you to go hop on either a treadmill or hop on a bicycle for about 3 to 5 minutes and just get some blood flowing to your joints. And then we can hop into our workout. All right, so for your first exercise, we're going to be performing sumo squats. So you're gonna take a nice big wide sumo stance. Our first set is just going to be body weight. We're gonna get a nice warm up set in. So make sure you have your feet out in a V, toes pointed out. And what you're going to do is push your hips back and go into your squat. Be sure that when you're down here, you're using your heels to push off of the ground as if you're trying to push the ground away from you. So you're coming down and back up. You're gonna perform about 10 to 12 of those with just body weight, and then you're going to grab your dumbbell. Now we have the dumbbell. Go ahead and take that sumo stance once again. And this time with our dumbbell, I want you to grab your dumbbell just like this with both your hands. I want you to tuck it up under you, just like this. Tuck it right up under you. You're gonna have your chin tucked, push your hips back, and lower yourself down into your squat, keeping that dumbbell directly underneath you. Do not let it go out in front of you. You want it tucked right up underneath you and straight up. You don't need to lock your knees. You don't need to thrust forward. Just keep the tension on your glutes and keep them contracted as you go up and down. I want you to follow a 1, 2, 3 tempo. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, counting down. 1, 2, 3, coming up and keeping your glutes contracted and keeping that tension on the glutes. Be sure when you grab your dumbbells that you're grabbing a weight that is challenging for you, because you're going to be performing 4 sets of 10 to 12. So when you get to that 10th or when you get to that 12th rep, I want it to be a challenge for you, okay? So make sure you grab something that's going to help you do that. All right, so for our next exercise, we're gonna be doing hip thrusts with dumbbells. So you're gonna wanna find yourself a bench or a box, maybe like a box step up or some type of bench, something that you can put yourself on. And you're going to scoot up to the bench, place your feet down on the ground, check and see where your knees are, pull your knees up, lift yourself up onto the bench. Make sure that you are high enough to where the bench comes right below your shoulder blades. Grab your dumbbell and place it on top of your thighs. Don't place it on your stomach. Make sure it's on top of your thighs. You're going to keep your chin tucked, everything nice and in line. You're going to dip down, not too far. You don't have to go too far back. You're just going to dip down, keeping everything in line and straight up, squeezing your glutes. You can start this exercise off by just performing it with body weight, and then I want you to perform 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps. And remember, make sure you're using a challenging weight, so make sure you grab some good dumbbells. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to perform are dumbbell Romanian deadlifts. So keep that bench nearby you. We're gonna use that to help you with your form. Put your calves up on the bench. Make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart, and you're going to take your dumbbells and keep them close to your legs, drag them down your body, and focus on pushing your butt back, getting that stretch in your hamstrings, and pushing through your heels to come back up. Pushing your butt back, getting that stretch, pushing through your heels, closing your butt cheeks, coming right back up. I posted a video, top 3 mega glute building exercises. You can go check out those videos for more in-depth instructions on how to perform hip thrust and Romanian deadlifts. But I want you to go ahead and perform 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps of this exercise. put the camera at a crazy angle so I can show you this next exercise. This is going to be a hamstring curl with a dumbbell. You can use a yoga mat to lay on the ground if that makes you more comfortable. You're gonna grab your dumbbell, set it up, standing up, because you're going to grab it with your feet. And I'm gonna show you how. So you wanna take your feet and your dumbbell is gonna go right in your feet, right here. So grab the dumbbell with your feet, get a nice good grip on it. Make sure you're squeezing it nice and tight. This is what's challenging about this movement. Even with a light weight, this exercise, you might wanna go run and grab maybe a 5 or 10 pounds, something easy if you don't already have that with you. And you're going to focus on squeezing your feet together. So get a good grip on that weight. You're going to come down and then squeeze as you come back up. Down, squeeze. This can get really challenging, trust me. I know it looks kind of easy, but just wait till you actually do it. What makes it so challenging is that you have to squeeze and control that weight this entire time. Go ahead and bang out 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps. That's for every exercise today. We're doing 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps. It's gonna be super effective, give you a nice juicy booty pump. Okay, so for our final exercise, we're going to be doing a dumbbell donkey kick. This one's kind of cool, just like the hamstring curl that we did with the dumbbell. You're going to take the dumbbell and place it right into the crease of your thigh and get a good squeeze on it. Then you're going to put your hands firmly on the ground. Make sure your back is nice and straight. You can even tuck your pelvis in a little bit. And what you're going to do is push that leg straight up and lead with your heel. Make sure your heel is facing up. You're keeping a nice squeeze on the dumbbell, but not too much to where your foot bends in. You still want to keep your foot facing up and keep your heel facing up towards the sky. Okay, you're gonna do 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps. Make sure you do it nice, slow, and controlled. All these movements need to be performed nice, slow, and controlled. Whew. Once again, your girl is out of breath. I don't know why. Probably from the talking and trying to work out and explain it at the same time, but golly, if that little bit just took me out there, I can only imagine how y'all are gonna feel. So, my condolences to your butt. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that workout. Remember that you want to use a challenging weight for the more compound exercises, but grab yourself something a little lighter for the hamstring curls and the donkey kicks, because that's going to take a lot of stability performing those exercises in that way. A lighter weight will still be just as effective, and you're going to perform 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps each set, all right? And if you need to, perform a warm-up set before each exercise. That way you can confirm that you have your form correct, that you're feeling the activation, and then you can go ahead and add the weight to it. So if you're not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, follow me on my socials, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.